Hello, my love. Welcome to this reading. Today we are doing the pick a card about what you need to know in order to move forward in your life. I hope and intend all is well with you and those you love. Go ahead, pause the video if you need to. We have 3 piles today. This is pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. Go ahead and pick your pile and I will meet you there. Alrighty, to the beauty that chose pile 1. Welcome to your reading, love. We're going to start off with your message first and then we are going to get some dice for you. How are you today? Definitely know in that definitely let me know in the comment box below. Here is your message, babe. Ooh, it looks like you're going to be saying goodbye, or you're going to be closing the door on the old so that you can open the door on the new. Okay. It says, a situation that's been troubling you has come to an end and you can breathe a sigh of relief. With the challenging times behind you, you can now move on. And that's so fitting because this reading is all about moving forward. So you're definitely about to step into the new. It says, it's important to fully let go at this juncture. Someone in your life may now finally be free of his or her addictions or codependency issues. So nonetheless, it looks like you are like walking away from something. Something has come to a complete ending. It's going to be kind of different for everybody. But the thing is that you're about to walk into the new. And the new might be scary at first. It's seeming like you might want to, you know, stay where you're at, but that is not an option. So right now you're being called to trust. Okay, definitely trust. You are about to walk into an even better new beginning. So let's get some dice for you. All right, yeah, so we definitely had a tower here. It seems as though you had been resisting some sort of change, but the change happened anyway, okay? And also somebody's like afraid of reaching out to you right now. Definitely clear your energy at this time. This is a time for you to release energies and not hold on to things. And that's what you were trying to do. You were trying to hold on, but Spirit's like, no, it's time to let this go so that you can move on and go into the next big, beautiful blessing that we have for you. But yeah, definitely somebody here that was attracted to you or that you were attracted to them. It's like there's been lack of communication with this person, or maybe the vibes are just not the same, or maybe this person's a toxic and this is who you're leaving behind, okay? But either way, don't worry too much about it. It does seem like you did get a little vulnerable or open raw with this person, but don't worry too much about that right now. Your guides are asking you to focus on you, okay? So don't worry about this person. They're probably gonna spin the block anyway. Focus on letting go, clearing the energy, and moving into an abundant new beginning that is on the horizon for you. So we're gonna start off first. How are we starting off, Spirit? We're gonna first start off with the tarot. And we're going to get into this and get some additional messages about what's going on, what you need to know in order to move forward in your life. So what you need to know is that this situation, it's come to an end, but what you need to know on a deeper level is that it came to an end for a divine purpose. It came to an end because it was a struggle in your life and it was challenging, and you know, you're very resilient, and yeah, you tried to hold on to the situation, but there's easier times ahead. So don't worry too much. Don't even look back, okay? Yeah, look, success is on your side here. Success is definitely on your side. You're also being congratulated for making it through the challenging times that happened. So we have the 2 of Swords and the 10 of Swords. So you're kind of stuck on this right now. Definitely in your head about the situation, in your head about what happened. There's been like no communication with somebody, okay? Strength, yeah, look, you're very strong. Also, I feel like what happened, or the ending that happened, was so that you could learn strength. There's like a whole deeper purpose behind it. It's not just what you see at the surface level. There's a lot of pain here though. And it's like you can't stop thinking about what happened. But what happened was for your highest good. It was also kind of like an initiation into the new, because it's like where you're going, you need tough skin, or you need thicker skin. So you were learning a lesson here, but the lesson is over. Eight of Cups, walking away. In order to go where you want to go and to do the things that you want to do, you are going to have to cut things out. You are also going to have to leave people behind. Now, this is probably something that you didn't want to do, or you were on the fence about doing, reluctant about doing. So the universe took the initiative to basically remove who had to be removed. And now the time is for you to continue along your journey, and you're doing this on a more independent level. You're now thinking for yourself, and you're called to think for yourself versus really caring or letting others influence you. What is your inner voice telling you to do? And have the courage to follow your intuition and to follow your inner voice instead of outside sources and outside influences of other people. You have a mind, you can think for your own, and you are also very intelligent. So what you need to know moving forward is that you're going to be making decisions and thinking clearly for yourself, following your own inner voice, following your own mind, following your own thoughts, versus listening to the opinions and what other people want you to do. You are now doing and making decisions that are for your highest good, that are making you happy. And this is allowing you to essentially reclaim your power and follow your heart. So you're moving forward into much calmer waters is what you need to know. And you're also called to stop overthinking and to trust your feelings and your gut instincts. Now that certain things have been removed out of your life, even though it may hurt and even though you may feel like you're in the dark or a little confused at this time, you are activated, you are lit up, you have such a beautiful aura, and I feel like your crown chakra is also activated. It's like you are coming into the truth. If you spend a little bit of time alone, kind of just like meditating or journaling or something, you are going to know very clearly what to do. Okay, very clearly. It's going to become very clear to you, and you're going to be moving throughout your life with so much more purpose. So what you need to know is that these endings were meant to happen in order for you to be activated into a next level of self, in order for you to grow and become stronger. And now you're going to be journeying a little bit alone, but you're going to be so much happier. I feel like this is a time of like exploration for you, and also learning how to trust your intuition and trust your inner voice more. So let's get this with the King of Cups. Ooh, what you need to know moving forward as well. You're definitely leveling up. That's for sure. And what you need to know moving forward as well is that you have multiple options here. Again, the clarity, what you need to do is going to be very clear to you. If you don't know right this instant, kind of sit it out, wait a little, but very soon you're going to know exactly what move to make, and you're going to make this move very strategically, practically, with no fear. Okay, you might be walking into the unknown, but you're not alone. You have a guide, you have other people that are wanting to help you or wanting to be with you. You know, you have support from others, so don't feel like you're going in completely alone, because you are definitely not. Yeah, you have friends, or you're going to make new friends, or new people are going to be joined to this journey that are going to help you advance. But yeah, you have a lot of abundant rewards coming your way, a lot of sweetness coming into your life. There's definitely somebody here that's like watching you kind of like make moves on your own, or watching you in your power, watching you make power moves, and they're very inspired by you. They love to look and see what you're doing and see how you are, and you kind of, yeah, you inspire this person to make moves as well. So something ended with a water sign, and now you are moving forward and you have clear direction on what to do, but you're about to come into a very prosperous and abundant season on your own. And then in turn, there's going to be a lot of options, or new people, friends, and just a lot of good things happening in your life where you're not even going to be thinking about this person anymore. You're going to be healed. So what else do you need to know? what you need to know is that you're moving on from the situation. Yeah, and there's 3 kings in this reading. Definitely tapping into your power, but it's like what you need to know is that you're going into a new beginning, and your new beginning is about to be very, very, very exciting. And anything that you want to do or anything that you want to have, Holy Spirit is saying to go after it, make moves, and don't be shy about it. You know, if there's somewhere you want to go, or again something that you want to do, take the action towards it. Definitely take the action towards it, and don't let anybody hold you back. So you're opening and stepping into like this whole new portal. But what you need to know is that going into this new beginning does require trust in yourself, trust in the universe, and it also does require faith. And you have to believe in yourself. You have everything you need to succeed, and you have the willpower, you have the strength, you have the actual skill or gift, or you know, you have the correct mindset here. But definitely clear your mind a little bit. Don't really fixate too much on what ended, what was lost. You know, keep it moving forward, because there's so much excitement ahead for you, for sure, for sure. So that's what you need to know moving forward, is that everything is about to become so clear. It's going to become so clear. Right now is the time for you to move forward and say goodbye to the old, and, you know, focus on what's best for you in the long term. And don't be afraid to take risks and to make moves towards what it is that you want in your life, in your career, in your home. So we have the answer is no. Wait, postpone, pause, say no. We have break the chain, healing. So you're definitely also going to be healing from whatever happened. You're stepping into like this new version of yourself. You're also integrating past versions of yourself as well. Something here was divinely blocked. We have the initiation, and I did say that you were being initiated into the new, but what you need to know is that you are about to cross the threshold. So this darkness that you've been in, you're about to step into the light, basically, and there's going to be massive shifts in your life because you again have mastered the lesson. But something here was definitely blocked because it was like not meant to basically go with you where you're going, but you, from this, you have learned so much. You personally have expanded, and it's like, honestly, you could also be stepping into the spotlight in some way, shape, or form in your life, where like, or the spotlight's going to be on you. Like, you're going to be receiving a lot of recognition for this new version of yourself because you're healed, or you're healing, and you're absolutely growing. So at this time, be easy on yourself. There's no need to like really rush yourself. The answers come from within you when you are in a quiet space. So this is like in your room, right when you wake up in the morning, in nature. Pray if you need to, journal if you need to, ask questions to the divine. The answers will become available to you. Help will become available to you. And you're also like mothering yourself in a way where it's like, and this mothering of yourself is causing you to blossom and bloom. Also, like some sort of psychic gift is activated here. It's really your intuition, because you're going to be using your intuition more and using your discernment more moving forward, because you're no longer listening to the voices and opinions of others, and you're trusting yourself more. So what you need to know is that you're going into a new level, a new version of yourself, where you're not hiding your shadow, but you're integrating your shadow, meaning you are taking everything that's happened, all the lessons you've learned, and basically putting it to use in the new version of yourself. It's like you're not hiding or disowning any parts of yourself. You're owning it all and allowing it all to work for you, while also being replenished by source at this time. So whatever ended was part of the divine plan, and you're going to be shining your light a little bit more in this new beginning. So yes, and the person, if it was a person that it ended with, I feel like that person definitely caused you to dim your light in some way, shape, or form. And yeah, you're just shifting out of that, and babe, you are leveling up. So let's get some additional messages from the angels for you and see what they have to say moving forward. What do they need to know in order to move forward, Holy Spirit? For the viewer watching pile 1. It says, keep charging ahead and don't take no for an answer. Expect miraculous solutions to appear. So yeah, keep moving forward. Also, forgiveness is key in some sort of situation, but you don't forgive for the other person. You forgive for you. So let's get some more. At the end of this video, if you're interested, I'll put some... Actually, I could put the affirmations on the screen right here, so you could write those down if you are interested in some helpful affirmations for you at this time. I will definitely put them on the screen. Just pay attention, okay? Okay, so what's another message? Yeah, so you're moving through the darkness right now, and you're also moving mysteriously. Like, I feel like a lot of people don't really know too much about what's going on with you, but you know the truth of your soul, and that's what you're guided to follow at this time. One more message for the viewer. What do they need to know in order to move forward? Just keep moving. Don't stop. Do not stop. Spend time alone in nature, meditating about your desires and intentions. Ask the angels to help you gain a positive perspective. So the angels are definitely here, and they're going to help you to see things from their lens. They're going to help you to see the truth of the situation, and this is also going to help you to move forward from a healed perspective. But also, like, if you're like, I'm not too sure what I want, I'm not too sure where to go, literally ask yourself those questions and just be really open about what comes up. And spend time alone. This is the time for you to kind of like self-discover yourself as well, in a way. And then it says, take action. You're in touch with your truth in this situation, and you need to trust your gut and lovingly assert yourself. So you're definitely going deeper for sure. And you are divinely guided as well. You do have a light, and you are meant to shine it. So whatever you're guided to do it, okay? And don't hold back. Do it and don't hold back. Also, you do have a connection to water, so make sure that you're drinking water, as well as if you can go spend time by a body of water, that would be very helpful to your soul. But just know that whatever it is that you're wanting, your desire is going to come to fruition, and you are going to be victorious. So let's get some charms for you. All right, I'm also getting for you, babe, is that there's going to be some sort of shocking truth that is revealed to you. We have the letter O coming out, so this could be your initial or somebody that you have dealt with. But yeah, you're definitely on the right path now that a situation has ended, and you are moving forward and not letting anything hold you back. Somebody that you were dealing with was definitely a rat, and the universe and your guides knew this, and that's why they were removed. You are out here growing, and prosperity is yours in all ways, in all areas of your life. It seems as though you were ignoring your intuition at one point, but going forward, you are going to believe in yourself, believe in your gifts, believe in your beauty a little bit more. And what your guides want you to know moving forward is that it's a good vibes only from here on out, as long as you trust your intuition and trust your feelings about people. You know, don't try to give people the benefit of the doubt just because. If you feel something, if you have an inner knowing, if you have an inner nudge, you need to trust that, because it's for a reason. You're not having you're not crazy, you're not having intuitive nudges and insights for no reason. It's because you're receiving divine guidance through yourself and your own feelings. So definitely pay more attention, connect more with your feelings. Also, during this reading, I had like a lot of I feel like shortness of breath. So breathe, okay? If you've been having anxiety, literally just take a moment. Let it all out. Let it all out. Relax yourself. Calm your nervous system, okay? We have the sign of Sagittarius coming through, so you're definitely going to be expanding. Somebody is looking at your pictures on social media. They're also like pretending that they don't see you though, and that's something I don't like. It's like if you've been posting and they're like not commenting, or they just got really dry with you, it's because they're kind of like stalking, lurking, but they're definitely looking though. So So just know that they're still seeing everything that you're doing, and you are definitely overcoming this challenge. The challenge is over, actually. The challenge is released. Now it's just time to move forward and trust yourself as you move forward. You have a complete reset coming into your life, and this reset is bringing really good, positive energy. You're also going to be looking better than ever. Your beauty is really going to be blossoming now that there's no more like toxic situations in your life. We have the letter D coming through. We have OD. Somebody was like definitely pushing it. They were definitely pushing it. I'm also getting that there was like mean words exchanged, or verbal abuse, or just violent words. So yeah, fuck that shit. And again, you are so protected. You are very divine, and you will be tapping more into your divine feminine energy and really activating it. As you do, your spiritual gifts are going to heighten, your intuition is going to heighten, and you are going to have all the spiritual insight you need. Looking back on this situation that recently ended, it may hurt in the moment, but trust, in the future you're not even going to give a fuck. You're going to understand very clearly why everything happened the way it did, and the way how you're moving forward in your life. You're not even gonna want to look back, because it's gonna be so good and delicious and yummy. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. If you would like a personal reading, check out the description box below. Get you one of my manifestation beeswax candles. They're really nice and they smell good, and they're all natural and good for the earth. And I will see you later. Peace. Hello, baby, to the lovely that chose pile number 2. How you doing today? I hope and intend all is well with you and those you love. Thank you for joining me and allowing me to read for you. We're gonna go ahead and get started. We're gonna start off with messages that you picked. You, my love, got 2, which is very fitting because you're pile number 2, so we love that. We have seeing clearly, and we have the 4 of thought. So right off the bat, before I even read the messages, this is about you taking a time out, you kind of retreating a little bit in order to see things from a new and clear perspective. Like sometimes when we're all in the mix and stuff, it could be hard to really digest what is really going on, or just gain clarity on the situation overall, or what the situation is giving to you, what it's teaching you, how is it benefiting you, or how is it not benefiting you. So this is about you at this time in your life. What you need to know in order to move forward is that you need to go within, and the answers that you're seeking are within yourself, babe. So let's get it. Let's go. We have the 4 of thought. Spend time in nature, listening for guidance from your angels and your own inner voice, because overanalyzing the situation won't provide the answers that you're seeking. Consider taking a vacation or a small break to help you rejuvenate and become clear on what your next step should be. Meditation can be very helpful. So listen to your inner voice at this time. Meditating can help you connect with your inner voice clearer so that you can know what to do next. This is about what you need to know in order to move forward. The answers are within you, babe. What do you want to do next? You know, you are the creator of your reality. You can take your life in any direction that you want to take it in. What are you desiring at this time? Where do you want to go? What do you want to see? What do you want to do? This card says it's time to view things from a different perspective. You have the blessed gift to see past the current situation and envision amazing possibilities. Do not worry. The positive momentum while you rethink your plan won't last. Embrace your uniqueness and allow it to serve you. So you have also some sort of talent or gift. And if you're wondering how to monetize this talent or gift, definitely also listen to your inner voice, because I feel like you're going to be called or led to do something, and that might be outside of your comfort zone. But again, like this pause that you're experiencing or taking like a little time out is going to be very beneficial for you in order to move forward in your life. It's like you might be pulled back just a little bit, but once you start moving forward, you are going to propel forward. It's going to be like full speed ahead, all gas, no brakes. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some tarot for you, babe. I want you to know that you are on the right path. And everything that you've been going through has definitely been preparing you for what is to come. It's also been giving you like lessons or tools needed for your new chapter. So right now it's seeming like you're in a little bit of an in-between phase, a transition phase. Also, perhaps you're wanting to end one thing to go to the next thing. Yeah, like transitioning. So right now you are transitioning, is what your spirit guides want you to know. But that transition is not going to last forever. You're going to end up where you are meant to be. We have the Six of Pentacles here for pile 2. Holy Spirit, come through. Six of Pentacles. It is important for you also right now to know your worth and not let anybody sell you short, okay? Don't let anybody give you less than you deserve. That's for love interest, and that's also for employers. Pile 2, we have the Hermit. Pile 2, messages for pile 2. What does pile 2 need to know in order to move forward? What does pile 2 need to know in order to move forward? Baby, your heart has all the answers. So if right now you are feeling blocked in your heart chakra, you need to go ahead and start doing something in order to open your heart chakra. Now, heart chakra opening is different for everybody. Some people need to heal. Some people just need to feel some things that they're not wanting to feel. Some people teas work, cacao, rose quartz. Okay, there's so many other methods, and there's so many methods to opening a heart chakra, and that's not really what this video is about. But if you comment down below, I can definitely help you out, or just YouTube it, The answers to what you need to know in order to move forward is within you, babe. You have very, very strong psychic gifts. You are highly intuitive. You are also highly sensitive. So sometimes it's like you're needing to isolate in order to recharge your energies, in order to replenish. You're very empathic, basically. So sometimes you also feel things that's not even really your energy, but it's like because you have the ability to feel so deeply, you can get caught in emotion, and sometimes again that emotion is not yours. So it's important for you to spend time alone in order to recharge your personal energy, as well as not be influenced or swayed by others too much, because people here definitely with you do want to give you like 2 cents upon your path and tell you like, oh, you should do this or you should do that. And honestly, it's not necessarily coming from a bad place with these individuals. Some people, like, yeah, they kind of are like a little negative influence, but other people, it's just, again, people giving their 2 cents, and people love to do that shit. So the whole point is that it's not about listening to other people's 2 cents. It's about listening to yourself, baby. What do you want to do? That's the biggest thing here. That's what you need to know in order to move forward in your life, is not listening to other people. It's about listening to your soul, listening to your heart, and following your heart. Because if you don't, you're going to find yourself going throughout life very displeased, unsatisfied, and discontent. And honestly, you have felt this already. You know what that is. You know what makes you feel depleted. You know what makes you feel low. And you are also learning more now through self-discovery and spending time alone what makes you feel good, what makes you feel uplifted, what makes you feel happy and in your element. You have a very strong connection to water, so perhaps you love pools, beaches, going to the lake or the ocean, things of that nature, because you connect so deeply with water. Being around water really replenishes you, babe. And you know how I get when I start channeling. I get hot. If you're new to the channel, that's me. Once I start channeling, I get hot as fuck. So I have to take my sweater off, and I need to put on a shirt because there ain't nothing under it. I'll be right back. I'm back, baby. Okay, so also what you need to know in order to move forward is that when you look good, you feel good. So definitely take the extra time to care for yourself, invest in your well-being, whether that's good foods, nicer clothes, good makeup, or just doing something for your health, maybe switching up some sort of diet. Really work on yourself first. Prioritize yourself. Not to say anything's wrong with you, because you're actually very in tune with your soul song, which is amazing. But put effort into yourself, into your appearance, into your desires, your dreams. Because as you do this, you're going to notice that your energy is going to go up and up and up. And yeah, the way you dress is significant. So you either dress really nice, or you're being called to step up how you put yourself together. Like if you're always in sweatpants and you're always kind of like dressing a little bummy, you need to stop. Okay, Spirit's coming through and they're saying you need to stop and you need to start dressing cute. Okay, man or woman, it doesn't matter. Dress cute. It's going to make you feel better. It's going to uplift your energy. So what does the viewer need to know in order to move forward, Spirit? Yeah, you're confused right now. You're at the crossroads. 2 of Wands. We have the 7 of Cups. The thing is, too, is that you have so many options. You have so much potential. You can literally really do whatever you put your mind to and whatever you set your mind to, because you are just a talented, gifted person. Like if you decide that, hey, I want to master this, and you sit down and apply yourself, you could master it. And it doesn't even matter really what it is. You just have that ability within you. So what does the viewer need to know in order to move forward? So right now, there's so many options available and open to you. It's important for you to allow yourself to be vulnerable. The heart chakra healing definitely needs to happen. You've been through some hard things. And also, even though you've been through some hard things, you're being commended, because regardless of you going through upsets and people being two-faced and just not really understanding you or getting you, you have remained kind and you've remained compassionate. But when it has come to really expressing your soul, you have kind of become reserved and fearful of sharing whatever your gift is or whatever it is that you have to offer in general. Maybe it's even your heart. You have become fearful of that. And that's something here that Spirit is saying moving forward, you need to work on, babe, because not everybody is out to hurt you. And there's actually really amazing people that you are destined to meet, okay? But you cannot meet them from a closed off, guarded place. You have to meet them in your healed version, because they're in their healed version. Alrighty. Not to say that, oh boy, here goes another message. Here goes another message about these exes. Okay, we're gonna get into the exes, but it's not to say that, I don't even know what I was gonna say, because this ex message came and just like completely knocked what I was gonna say out of my mind because of the ex. But yeah, babe, let's heal. Healing is important for you. How are you going to heal? Spending time alone, crying it out, writing things out, letting it go. Not replaying it in your head, no longer visualizing it, focusing on your present moment and your future versus reliving the past. The past is no longer. That's what you need to know. The past is no longer, and it has no, unless you're bringing it into your present and in your future, it's not coming. You're going beyond that. You're moving to new places, new spaces, better spaces, and you don't want to be bringing that past baggage and bullshit into the marvelous blessings and new road that the universe has for you. So it's important for you right now to take the time to do your inner work, babe. And it might feel like a little dark at times or hard to process some of the things that you've been through. Be gentle with yourself. You don't have to tackle this healing all at once. You know, baby steps, take it one day at a time. But as you do this, again, your emotions, your energy is going to restore itself. It's going to be more balanced. You're also going to be more clear. There's going to be increased clarity that comes in because you're no longer harboring so much of the past in your subconscious mind. So this is also about you purging and releasing limiting beliefs that no longer serve you in order for you to really move forward on your soul's path and on your soul's journey. Okay, you do have a ex. What you need to know moving forward is that somebody from your past that it ended with, this person betrayed you. Okay, you already put your guards up with this person. You've already had boundaries with this person. You and this person are very different. And at one point, there could have been an existing of y'all's energies together. There could have been a relationship, but it ended. Okay, it already ended. This is it ended in the past. Basically, this person is going to be seeing you in your power, because that's what you're doing at this time. You are reclaiming your power as you do your inner work and as you heal. You are going to be shifting timelines. And this person is going to see you in your power. They're going to be like, damn, you look so good. Like, oh my God, they're going to be so interested in you, you know, trying to talk to you. And they're even going to want to like reconcile and, you know, offer you something and, you know, just give you all this love. Spirit is saying to beware of this person, because this person, if they come back into your life, they are going to be coming with drama.com. Okay, and they're also going to restrict you in some way, shape, or form. They could be restricting your growth or restricting you from following this soul's path that you're meant to be on, that you're already on. You're doing the work now, but it's like you need to listen to yourself more. This is about you trusting your own inner voice, your own inner compass, your own intuition, your own heart, babe, and following through and not really giving a rat's ass about what anybody has to say about it, because this is your journey. This is your self-love journey, right? So yeah, this ex, they're going to be coming in. They're going to be like, they're large and in charge, you know, showing off, acting like they're royalty. And I feel like they're going to be looking good too, or they're going to be looking like they're of some sort of higher status than the last time that you saw them. But Spirit is saying to beware of this person, that this person is a snake. And if this person comes in with some sort of romantic offer towards you, they're saying, Spirit is saying to reject the offer, because, you know, I'm getting that quote that snakes don't shed their skin, or when snakes shed their skin, they just get bigger, they turn into bigger snakes. That quote is definitely coming through. It might not be like exactly, it might not be the exact quote, but I know you understand what I'm saying. So babe, just beware. Of course, you could use your own intuition. I honestly feel though, when this person does make an appearance in your life once more, you are going to be at such like a healed and elevated place. You're, like I said, you're going to be in your power. You're going to be feeling confident. You're going to be feeling sexy. You're going to be in love with yourself. You're going to be doing things that you're passionate about, like really in like this kind of like go-getter energy. And this person is going to recognize that. And that's why they kind of want to be a part of it. But again, you don't want nobody stopping your progress here. And you're advised to keep moving forward. Taking this person's offer is going to get you wrapped up back in the same shit that you were wrapped up in. And also this person is going through karma, or they're going to be going through karma when they come in. So if you accept their offer, it's like you're going to kind of like be dragged into their karma with them. Meanwhile, you're experiencing good karma. So why would you go into a situation where they're fucked up and now you got to be the savior? Like, no. Babe, you've had to save yourself. Nobody was there to save you. You don't owe it to anybody to save them. Of course, be loving, be nurturing, because that's in your nature. Loving and nurturing and kind is in your nature, but you don't let anybody take advantage of that, especially a person that caused you to, you know, need healing. So basically, don't reverse your healing when this person comes in. You're going to be faced with a choice like, do I take this? Do I not take this? The choice is yours, but Spirit is telling you what's going to happen if you take it, and you're going to be wrapped up in some shit and restricted. So that's what you need to know moving forward. Don't get too caught up in appearances, and clear your mind as well, babe. Meditation is going to be so helpful to you, and spending time outside. All the answers you need are gonna come. I actually forgot to do dice for you, so let's go ahead and roll these dice, and then we're gonna get some additional messages for the viewer. What do they need to move forward? Okay, here we go. We have a mask on the floor and it is reversed. So yeah, masks are falling off. True colors are coming out. Somebody is definitely watching you, okay? Your social media could be popping right now, or people are just like wondering where you're at. Also, your body's looking really nice, so that's a reason why people are watching you as well. They're wondering what you're doing. What are you doing to achieve this level up that you are achieving? Because babe, you are meant to be leveling up right now. Do not hinder your progress by reverting to your old ways. Keep pushing forward, keep moving forward. The past has to be let go of at this time in order for you to move forward. That's what Spirit wants you to know. Where you're going has nothing to do with where you've been. Where you have been has given you the lessons and the tools needed, but where you've been doesn't matter anymore because it has nothing to do with where you're going. You're leveling up. You're ascending, my love. So allow this transformation to occur. Don't be afraid of it. And anything limiting you or restricting you at this time, whether it's a mindset, whether it's a person, whether it's your environment, whatever it is going to be released, and it needs to be released in order for you to move forward. And also don't get in your own way. Be a team player for yourself, not an opponent to yourself, but a team player to yourself. Okay, baby, let's go ahead and see really quick with the Work Your Light Oracle, anything that Spirit wants you to know in order for you to move forward. Your intuition is going to be speaking to you more. Definitely journal what's coming to mind. Journal repeated thoughts. What does the viewer need to know in order to move forward? Thank you. Awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. This takes time. This takes time. Did I not say you were leveling up? Your energy is changing altogether. You are not meant to be dimming your light in order to fit in with other people. You're also kind of reclaiming some shadow aspects or anything that you were hiding. It's like now you're fully embodying it and you're like, this is me. This is my truth. So you are definitely getting divine upgrades at this time is what Spirit wants you to know. This could be happening during your sleep, during your meditation. But you're going to be changing how you operate. Your operating system is updating. Yes, like you know how computers and iPhones, their operating system updates? Your operating system is updating. So really and truly, that is like your subconscious beliefs. You're releasing limiting beliefs and gaining new beliefs that are helping you to basically move forward and propel forward. A good affirmation for you, babe, is I can do it. I can do it, period. Okay, you have Priestess here. How are you being called to step up and lead? So you are a leader. You also have magic within your hands. You are going to help other people ascend, or you are going to help like what you're going through right now. Once you are done with the process, you are going to help other people go through the same process. You're kind of like how the universe is explaining it to me is like you are a chosen one to go first. And then after you go first, you lead others by example. So right now you're getting your upgrades, and then when everybody else is getting their upgrades, they're going to see you, and then they're going to like know what to do kind of, and you're kind of going to guide them. You are definitely a guide in some way, shape, or form. And then how can you mother yourself? So ask yourself this question. How can you mother yourself right now? You're definitely needing to give yourself care and to be gentle with yourself. This is not the time right now to be so masculine and so like hard, rigid. No, soften your energy. Love yourself. Care for yourself. Do kind things for yourself. You know, be gentle to yourself. If you're feeling a type of way, like really allow yourself to feel it and express it and talk about it, or journal about it. You know, hug yourself. Like just how if a child went to a mother and the child was like, mommy, somebody hit me on the playground, and the mom, you know, she's completely open and receptive to caring for that child and giving that child some sort of emotional relief. You can give yourself emotional relief by being there for yourself, showing up for yourself, and just like loving yourself and not really judging what it is that you feel, because these feelings are being released and processed anyway. You're not going to feel that way forever. Feelings change, and some things are going to be coming to the surface to be purged for good during this energetic upgrade. So you're going to have more energy. You're also going to be going a lot more with the flow, and your connection to the cosmos is increasing at this time. You are very connected to source, to creator, and your divine gifts are coming on. So right now is the time to rest and to replenish your energies, replenish your soul. Okay, babe? Let's go ahead and get like maybe 2 more messages, and then we'll get some charms for you. Anything else that the viewer needs to know in order to move forward? So your message here, babe, is to rest. Rest before you move forward. Don't just try to go on an empty tank. You know, if a car doesn't have gas in it and you're trying to drive it around town, you're going to break down, right? So that's what Spirit is saying to you. Rest before you try to do and accomplish all these things, because there's a lot of things that you want to do and accomplish, and you might have fear about doing it too. But don't worry too much about that. Release the fear to the angels, and or write it out, burn it, however you want to release the fear. Don't let the fear hold you back though. And really ground yourself and refill your cup before you embark on this magical journey. So yeah, be energized. Get your body on a full tank before you try to take a road trip. You know what I mean? A road trip in your life, a journey in your life. Anything else, angels, for the viewer? What they need to know in order to move forward? I think you're good. Anything else? They don't have anything from this deck. Okay, so let's get some charms. Yeah, look. Sleep, babe. Take a nap. Rest yourself. All right, these charms are either going to serve you as additional confirmation or as additional messages. Take what resonates and applies to you. So we have the diamond coming through, babe. So you are absolutely pressure out here in these streets. You are also very beautiful. You are rare. You are divine. You know, you've been through a lot. We did talk about that during your reading. And everything that you've been through made you the person that you are today. Also, it's not like you're easy. You're definitely not easy. Even though you're beautiful, like, you're hard. And what you need to know in order to move forward is that you got to soften a little bit. Maybe not a lot of bit. You can keep your gangster, but soften just a little bit. It's going to help you and allow you to be open to receiving, because there's definitely divine gifts underway as well. When you open yourself and your heart chakra, you're able to hear and honor your intuition a little bit better, right? And love yourself better as well. And that ends up attracting blessings as well. So definitely, you are very beautiful, but soften yourself and also shine. Like, you definitely have a light. You are bright. Shine, babe. Do not dim for others. Also, if you've been like doing anything to like make other people happy or other people comfortable, it's good if they're uncomfortable. You know why? That triggers them to grow and to evolve. That's the whole thing with humanity at this point. People are way too fucking comfortable. So shine your light and trigger these motherfuckers into healing and growing and evolving too, okay? That's what you're here to do. That's what you're here to do if you didn't know. Definitely there's new spiritual insights happening. You're definitely going to be viewing things from a different perspective. You are unlocking a new way of being, a new level of consciousness, literally. Like, if you were in the 4th dimension, you're going to the 5th dimension. If you're in the 5th dimension, you're going to the 6th dimension. Definitely you are upgrading. Also, your money is also going to be growing, or you're just going to be like well sustained in life. Like, divine substance has your back, boo. Okay, yeah, you're definitely growing taller energetically. You're very bright. Right now, you're being called to keep the faith and have faith in yourself and your dreams and whatever you want to accomplish or manifest. Because, babe, like I said, you can do it. Okay, we have the letter B coming through, we have the letter S coming through, and we have the letter Q. So this is your initials or somebody that you may have dealt with. If this is not your initials, I'm getting like the phrase like BS and queen and also quit. So like quit the BS. Stop fucking around with yourself. Stop downplaying yourself. Like if you're a queen, if you're a king, if you're royalty, you best be owning it and showing it, period. Okay, the queen doesn't act like the peasants. Okay, so neither should you. Again, divine treats are coming in. What you need to know moving forward is that it is good for you to change your diet up, get more real live foods versus processed foods is what spirit wants you to know, and also drink more water. That's going to be very helpful for you. But sweetness is coming overall, and femininity, tap more into your feminine side, tap into more to your receptive, your flow side, and know that your angels and your guides are with you. You can call upon them at any time. You can ask questions. You can give them your worries, your fears for transmutation. Okay, you are very well guided and very well protected, my dear. So don't worry about anything. You are good. You are on the right path. And very soon, everything is going to be coming clear to you. You have endless potential and you are bound to succeed. Okay? Okay. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Thank you for joining me today. If you would like a personal reading with me, definitely check out my description box. Get you one of my beeswax candles. And I absolutely love you. Peace. Hi, baby. Welcome to your reading. I hope and intend all is well with you and those you love. Today, we are doing what you need to know in order to move forward. You chose pile 3, so we do have a message here for you. We're going to go ahead and look at it. It says... I was about to say chapter 20. You definitely could be 20 years old or in your 20s, okay, because that came through. But anyway, it says review and contemplation. You've accomplished a great deal in your life and you have much to be proud of. And now it's time to decide what's next. That's why we're at this reading, right? Now it's time to decide what's next. As you contemplate the past and the present, you'll get clear on your divine life purpose. Don't be distracted by conventional thinking. Be the real you. Honestly, it's giving be delusional. It's also giving don't use your reasoning mind to make the decision about where to go next. Listen to where your soul is calling you to go. Where do you feel led to intuitively? Right now, you're really seeking freedom in some way, shape, or form. And babe, you are for sure going to get that. But what your guides want you to know is that it is not where you are currently at. You have to set your sails and move. So take that how it applies to you. Right now, you are definitely able to decide where it is that you want to go, what it is that you want to do, and that decision is up to you, but don't let your reasoning mind talk you out of what you really want to do or experience. Let's get some more messages for you. For the viewer, what do they need to know in order to move forward? All right, money. Wow, they're also warning you about something. Something here is like big caution. This is about something toxic in your life. Also, if you're like at a toxic job situation. Damn, one of the dice fell. Oh, I found it. It's the belt, and it was like this. Also, please practice safe sex at this time because you never know what anybody has. That's a message coming through. Okay, so there's something coming to an end in your life is what spirit wants you to know. But whatever is coming to an end is something toxic. Money has definitely been on your mind and has been a very strong focus for you. Also, a job could be coming to an end and you're going to transition into a new job here. But yeah, there's something toxic. So we're definitely going to look a little deeper about what that is because spirit is saying caution, caution. And they're saying do not enter and like do not cross and stuff, because something is like not good for you. So we're gonna see a little bit more about what that is. But your guides are also telling you to loosen up, stop being so hard or strict on yourself. This is about being like a little bit more easy and calm. Okay, so let's see what this caution is that the guides are talking about. And just know that there's an ending coming, but whatever is ending is something that is meant to end. What does the viewer need to know? What does the viewer need to know in order to move forward, Spirit? What does the viewer need to know in order to move forward, Spirit? What does the viewer need to know in order to move forward? We have the King of Cups. You're a unique soul. You're different. Wow. Okay, let's clarify some more. Honestly, babe, I'm getting that there's a relationship in your life ending, or it already ended. If it hasn't ended, it's about to end, or it just ended recently in the past, and this is something that really fucking hurt you. This is something that you weren't expecting it to end. It broke your heart, the fact that this relationship ended. And this is kind of what the guides, is this, Spirit, is this what, oh my God, so much. Is this what your, is this the caution? Clarify the caution, guys. Clarify the caution, dice. Okay. So it's seeming that you're trying to do something. Okay, first of all, there's a relationship that ended that devastated you. If it hasn't ended yet, just know whatever significant romantic partnership you're in, this is a trigger warning, but I'm telling you right now, it's gonna come to an end, but it's coming to an end for divine reason and purpose. It's not just like to break your heart and so that you could be sad. No, that's not why it's ending, and that's not why it ended. The caution came out, and the caution is about you going towards a new beginning and making mistakes because of being careless. Also, I feel like the relationship is tying into you being careless, because it's like now that this relationship is over, maybe you felt a lot of purpose or a lot of love, passion in this relationship, and then now that it has come to an end, it's like you completely lost hope, or you just entered a dark space due to the loss of this relationship, babe. And I totally get that, because I've been there before. Like that I think that happens to everybody at one point or another in life, you know. But you're being warned not to be foolish or not to be just wild and on a whim just because certain things have ended and you feel kind of like there's no reason to live, because that's not true. You have a lot of reason to live. You actually have a lot of purpose in this life, and you are somebody where you need to balance your mind and your heart space, your mental body and your emotional and spiritual body. You need to balance the three of those, mind, body, soul, in alignment. Because if you don't, you're going to be very unstable, very high and low within your emotions, and things are just going to be extra hard for you when they don't really need to be that hard. Okay, so your angels are coming through to caution you about being reckless in a new beginning. Okay, they don't want you to be reckless. They want you to be cautious. They want you to plan. They want you to be patient. They want you to wait for the right time versus just jumping into something prematurely or on a whim. Because if you do that, yes, you will be protected, but you also might get hurt. So be practical and grounded in your thinking. This is not the time to just do things on an impulse, okay? It is okay to trust your instinct and to trust your intuition, but to randomly take a kind of like, let's just run away in the night type of action, no. Do not do that at this time. That is not going to serve you well, and it's going to have repercussions if you do that. It's going to have repercussions on you, and it's going to have repercussions on your finances as well. So be aware. Okay, you guys are saying to wait. Wait. I'm hearing like, you know, when you hear like the stop, the crosswalk, and it's like wait. I don't know if they have that everywhere, but in Miami they have it, and it's so funny because I'm like, are you really talking to me like that? Okay, so let's get a little bit more into this, spirit. 10 of Cups, 2 of Swords. There is a new beginning coming in your life that is going to bring a lot of happiness and joy. Clarify the 10 of Wands. This is a complete flipperoo that is going on. Your guides want you to focus on yourself and your future plans at this time. Don't wait for anybody, or don't really take anybody into consideration when making your decision, because it seems like that's why you're kind of stuck with what to do, what not to do. And divine timing is also at play in your life, and that's what you need to know in order to move forward. Hold on, one more, and then we're really going to tap in a little bit more. What does the viewer need to know in order to move forward? What does the viewer need to know in order to move forward? So that's probably what this ending was, a relationship. Also, there's a song from Brent Faiyaz coming through. It's called Dead Man Walking, and it's such a good song. And it basically says, you can do what you wanna, be who you wanna. All this about doing what you wanna, being who you wanna, spend what you wanna. A young stunner till I die. Yes, so you are a stunner. First of all, what you need to know in order to move forward, boo, is that you're a stunner. You don't have to be sad or heartbroken or holding on to shit because of course it hurt. Okay, I get that it hurt, but it's like, what you need to know in order to move forward is that you kind of have to let the situation go. It happened. It's done now. And you are moving on to more stable ground. This situation that ended between you and a person did make you very emotional, and that's okay. And you could still feel like you want this person. Others of you, it's kind of like, that person did me so fucking wrong and dirty. Fuck no. But either way, everybody's feeling a different type of way about it. But either way, you have to let the situation go. You have to forgive this person. And remember, forgiveness is not for the other person. Forgiveness is for you. I love that quote where it's like, you're holding on to a grudge or holding on to some shit that happened. Meanwhile, the other person is out living their best life, having fun, partying, doing whatever the fuck they want. You know what I mean? You cannot let what happened hinder your growth and hinder what you want to do upon your path. Also, what you need to know in order to move forward, moving forward, you need to save some more money, okay? Stop being so frivolous in your spending. But anyway, boo, yeah, you're going to have a new beginning that is going to make you super duper happy, new energy, healing vibes, okay? No longer feeling stuck in this dark place. But again, what you need to know is that you have to let that baggage, that weight, that harboring of resentment go. You have to let that go. And that's like recently all you could think about, and it's not healthy. It's not healthy. Now, you have a big heart, so of course whatever happened between you and this boo hurt, like, and I think it hurt you honestly more than it hurt them, to be really honest and truthful about it, because babe, you were the real one in this situation, and the person was like ain't shit, or they were just like there for a good time but not a long time, you know? They were not what they needed to be. And what you need to know moving forward is that you deserve much more and you deserve much better. So that's why we're not going to be continuing dwelling on the situation, because in truth, this relationship ended because you were the one carrying all of the weight. You were the one doing everything. You were the one planning. You were the one with all the love or willing to work on things. And it was just very one-sided. And somebody was also very closed off, or they weren't open or receptive to the love that you had. So it's like you're giving, but they're not even receiving it properly. Like, this is just a fucking mess, okay? So the basic message here is not to worry about this relationship coming to an end, because you are going to be so much happier once it's released and fully healed, when you start tapping more into what makes you happy as an individual. Okay, when you start doing things to progress your growth, to progress your life, to build your money. Right now, the focus is money. You have a new opportunity coming in to make more money than you were making before. You know, I don't know if you've ever heard this saying. I don't even know the full saying. That should be a tagline of mine because I'm always saying that. But anyway, it's like, have you ever noticed that when certain people are removed out of your life and financial doors start just like flying open for you, or there's new financial beginnings, that's a major sign that whoever left your life was meant to leave your life and was not good for your life. If when you're trying to, like, let's say for example, you're trying to get a job and you're in a relationship and you know you're looking and you're trying to get money and it's just something, it's just not happening, right? And then all of a sudden, like, you maybe stop hanging out with that person so much, or you start having more boundaries, and all of a sudden financial doors start flying open. That's a sign of something, and that sign should not be taken lightly, because personally I've experienced in my own life, some people are abundance blockers. Some people truly are, and you don't even realize it in the moment, but you realize it afterwards once they're removed or once there's distance, that holy shit, like, I wasn't the problem, they were the problem. And sometimes God waits to grant you certain blessings because of the people that you're around. Some people are not meant to experience the same blessings as you. And sometimes that's a hard lesson to grasp because you love the person. And this doesn't have to be just a relationship. This could be a friend. This could be a parent. This could be a sibling. Okay, it's like you're wanting to take all your family members to the top. You're wanting to take everybody to the top. You want everybody to experience lavish blessings, abundance, this, that, the third. And that is a noble wish because, again, your heart is big. That's a loving wish. But simply, to put it simply, some people just aren't meant to experience that with you. Okay? And what I'm getting here is that you and whatever significant relationship this was in your life that ended, y'all were not on the same level. Straight up. Somebody was on a completely different level of consciousness than you. And they also were not what you thought they were. So what you need to know in order to move forward is that you're going to have a new financial beginning very soon. And this is going to bring a lot more energy back into your life. You're going to be feeling inspired. You're going to be feeling good. Stay grounded. Be practical. Don't be making decisions on a whim. Okay? Know that you matter and you're worth it. And you deserve endless blessings. You deserve endless good. You deserve peace from the situation. You don't need to hold on to this. You also don't need to be guarded because of this. This person was an asshole, yes, but that doesn't mean God is going to continue to give you assholes. No, there's different people in this world, and you will find your match, love. Okay, this relationship was a lesson, but that's okay. You're going to be finding happiness on your own. You're going to be finding joy in the small things. You're going to be finding joy in the music. And I feel like your world is about to get, honestly, very colorful and very magical for you. And you're regaining your kind of like wonder and awe, and your smile is coming back on because you're no longer focused on this heartbreak. Your heartbreak is beginning to heal. So it's okay right now if you are indecisive about what to do next. Right now, flow. That's what you need to do. You need to honor the ebbs and flows and just flow and know that very soon you're going to be receiving very good financial news and there's going to be a new beginning. But for right now, you know, kind of try to open yourself up back to joy, simple joys, the simple things, even if it's small. And trust your intuition at this time. Trust yourself, trust your feelings. And definitely open yourself up to receiving. Also, if you're trying to make a decision about if you should stay in a certain place or move, I feel like that answer is going to be coming to you intuitively as well. Or if you're wondering like where to go, that answer is also going to be coming to you. But you've been spending a lot of time alone already, kind of like downish. But again, just know happiness is coming in. You're going to feel better. You're going to be relieved of your sorrow. So let's get some additional messages for you, boo. Thing flipped, we have soul family. Call in your soul tribe. You don't have to do it alone. So again, you definitely do have soul tribe members, and I feel very soon you're going to be coming into contact with these people because you're going to be really happy. Like, you're going to have support. Basically, you don't have to do it alone. There's people coming in to help you heal, and you're also a leader. So this card, Priestess, says, how are you being called to step up and lead? And once you realize that, you're going to be stepping into that energy of leading and doing what it is that you're called to do. And don't hold yourself back either. And then we have the Great Gathering. It's all coming together. Intuitive hits. Soul tribe. Yeah, babe, you have a soul tribe. So what you need to know moving forward is that you're not moving forward alone. You're moving forward with people who get you, who resonate with you. And also your intuition is coming online. You're becoming stronger. But you cannot hold yourself back. You have to share. Okay, you have to express yourself. You have to allow your gifts to be expressed as well, because you kind of just like sitting back and holding back is not going to do any service to you or to the collective. But as you open up and express and share yourself and share your gifts, there's going to be like-minded people and souls that resonate with you, that, you know, you're going to be a leader of these people in a way, but it's also like you guys are all kind of like holding hands and walking each other home. It's like, I help you, you help me type energy. It's very equal. Like, it's equal give and take, equal push and pull, very justice energy coming through here. So in order to connect with these folks, you have to be yourself. You have to be real. You have to share your truth. You have to share your voice. You have to speak up. And you will. Just know that there's no need for you to fear persecution, or there's no need for you to fear being bullied. The universe is going to align you with the right people. The universe is going to align you with your soul tribe. And you're very protected at this time. So there's no need for you to worry. I'm going to read this card from the book for you because I'm being guided to do so. So I will. Baby, are you ready? It says, you are being called to let your intuition move you physically. You are connected to a group of souls who are weaving a web around the planet, and as you travel and share your creations, something is rethreaded. This card is an acknowledgement that you are either being called to connect with others who are like you at a soul level, or that you already are connecting with these people. You are being called to gather groups of people, either by leading them or becoming part of a group that can support you and your soul's personal mission. You are part of a group of souls who agreed to be here at this time in history to heal yourself, your ancestral line, and the planet. To raise consciousness so that we can continue to call this magnificent place home for eras to come. One of many consciously choosing to devote your life to something greater than yourself. It's time to call in your tribe by sharing your soul's voice and letting yourself be seen. When you share what is real and true to you, and you share the medicine that you most need, those who are like you will gather around you. You are your tribe. They are just like you. And just as you are longing and searching for them, they are longing and searching for you too. Beautiful. So the affirmation here is, I choose now to let myself be seen. I am ready to call in my soul tribe and create a web of light all over the planet. So it is. And you are a leader, babe. So however you're being called to step into this energy, you definitely need to go ahead and do it. Okay. Whether that's being a musician, whether it's an artist, it doesn't matter. Just do it. Okay. You know what to do. It's in your heart. It's in your soul. Okay. And again, you're going to be so supportive. And you're going to be wowed by how supported and how loving everyone and everything is. People are really going to connect with your creations for real, for real. You're going to activate people's heart chakras and shit. Okay? It's beautiful. So let's get a little bit more messages, and then we'll get some charms for you about what you need to know in order to move forward on your journey. Okay? Let's get it. Let's go. So we have 2, this first card says, it's a good time to give birth to new ideas and situations in your life. I am watching over you and protecting you during these changes. So as you're birthing the new and as you are, creating and putting things out there, you are protected. You are also divinely guided. It's like God and the angels are working through you, boo. Do you understand how powerful you are? Definitely tap into this and step into this and do it fearlessly. Athena is saying, it is safe for you to be powerful. You know how to be powerful in a loving way that benefits others as well as yourself. So babe, you are for sure out here a leader. You need to go ahead and act like it, okay? And you're also like, your leadership is benevolent. It is so loving and so caring towards those that you are leading. Your leadership activates others to be in their power as well. Instead of disempowering them, you activate other people to be powerful as well. This is so beautiful, so healthy. Whatever it is that you're here to do and what you're going to do next and what you need to know in order to move forward, is that, well, really and truly what you need to know in order to move forward is just don't let any past relationships keep you stuck. That's what you need to know, and continue to focus forward, continue to create and ground yourself. That's what you need to know. But also, like, your leadership is just gonna help and activate so many people, and this light consciousness activated within others, like literally the planet is going to be lit the fuck up once you really fully step into your power. So what the fuck is you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Let's get it, let's go. Literally, let's get it, let's go. You got me hype over here, my little artist of some kind. So let's get some charms. Also, the message coming through here is that what you're doing doesn't necessarily have to be mainstream. Even if it's not mainstream, that does not mean it's not successful. There is a multitude of ways to be successful, and your creations and what you do is going to find the people that it needs. And that's the most important thing. Even if it's 10 people, it does not matter. It doesn't matter how big or how small. It could be 3 people. It could be 1,000 people. It doesn't matter. As long as y'all are resonating and in the level and in the heart space, and y'all's light is activated, your light's activated, their light's activated, trust, it is making a very big difference. It's making a bigger difference than you even realize or know. And you are being divinely guided to the answer of your prayers through your intuition, your thoughts, and your dreams. So definitely pay attention at this time and visualize and believe what it is that you're desiring. Yeah, believe in it. Don't have negativity. The negativity is going to block your progress. So just believe, babe. Believe. So let's zoom in here on these charms. These charms are either going to serve you as additional messages or as additional confirmation. Take it how it resonates and applies to you. We have the letter A and we have the letter I. Okay. We also have a baby girl and we have a baby boy. So you definitely can have a connection to children. If you've been having sex, okay. If you've been having sex, there's definitely somebody that wants to have sex with you. But if you've been having unprotected sex, just know babies are on the table here. So be careful, or you're already pregnant, or somebody here is pregnant, or you're just meant to have kids, okay? Take what message fits for you. Also, your energy here is definitely expanding at this time. You have a very powerful, influential energy, and it is time for you to get to work, okay? It is definitely time for you to get to work and get to doing what you're here to do. Have trust and faith in yourself, your abilities, and the universe. You are going to achieve all of your dreams and desires, and you are currently being led and guided to the answer and the steps needed to be taken to these desires, again through your intuition, through your repeated thoughts and different signs and things. So definitely be aware, stay alert, and pay attention. But yeah, you're gonna achieve whatever it is that you want to achieve, whatever your goal is, and you have a light and you're here to shine it, okay? This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. shine. Yeah, you're meant to let that shit shine. So definitely shine your light, and just know that you are going to be you're going to achieve whatever it is that you put your mind to, and whatever it is that you put the work towards. You are definitely unlocking a new level here, and you know, definitely learn to surf the waves, ride the waves of life, respect the ebb and flow of things, but definitely you're going to be life surfing and just like really just flowing with everything. Everything is going to be in such like beautiful divine flow, and you have a strong intuition. Your intuition is also being activated, but you need to listen to your intuition, and the more you listen to and follow your intuitive nudges, the more your intuition is going to guide you, okay, because you're honoring it. So it's gonna unlock more. And definitely eat you some fruit, okay? Somebody here is very sexually attracted to you. That message is so random that it's coming through, but yeah, what you need to know moving forward is that a lot of people are gonna be very sexually attracted to you, very like much wanting to have sex with you and wanting to have kids with you and things of that nature. But honestly, like, stay focused. Don't let that distract you or disturb your mission or your purpose. Not saying that kids are not a part of your mission, because they very well could be, but don't let that take you off of your path, okay? Integrate it to your path if wanted, if needed, but if not, then, you know, stay focused. Yes, love it. Love that for you. I hope this reading was helpful, babe. Definitely, if you want a personal reading where you can ask all your questions, hit me up down below. I would love to give you a personal reading. Thank you for allowing me to read for you right now. And definitely, I get like, I'm talking a little faster, so you definitely have a higher energy than the other piles for sure. And I love that. Good for you. Thank you for watching. Like this video if you want one of my beeswax manifestation candles. I definitely and highly recommend one, and they're good for the earth, boo. They're good for the earth out here. Other than that, I love you. Talk to you soon. Peace. Mwah.